God is Dope podcast episode.
I don't know.
Was it like 24 or 25? 20 something. This is bad because every time we do this, we do it so far apart. We don't really know the number. But
more of a check-in.
Yeah, we just checking in, man. Don't worry. I know we always say this. They probably like the boy that cried wolf. We finna be doing it more. Like the last one we did was like January 1st or December 31st last year. But this is just a little quick check-in. What's this? June 2nd?
2nd.
Yeah, exactly. Has it been exactly 6 months?
Yes. I mean, if it was January 1st.
Yeah.
But I don't think we did it January 1st.
Yeah, that was the last one. Me and Jeffrey Lee.
You and Jeffrey Lee?
That's the last one.
Oh, okay.
I think. But yeah.
Sound about right.
Yeah, so we back for good this time. Can one of the cameras kind of like pan around so they can see the offices and all that type of stuff? See how we in here moving around. We was gonna try to have a nicer setup, but this is kind of like a run and gun style podcast. So we're in the co-working space right now, and it's getting brighter. So yeah, I might have to adjust the cameras or something like that. I don't know. Hopefully it works. It may work. But yeah, what we gonna talk about this podcast?
The plan moving forward, what we've done to get to this point, I guess.
Okay.
Where we're at. Like, this is a 6-month mark, so I guess update them on the last 6 months.
Okay.
What we're going to be doing moving forward, and then we'll just be more consistent. So that way it's more day-to-day stuff on the podcast.
Right. Okay. So over the past 5-6 months, I think the last podcast, or one of the last podcasts, we talked about the drop system, right?
I think that might have been on the World and Vision one.
Oh. Well, yeah, if you, we'll link that podcast.
Yeah, that's actually like the most recent like podcast style thing we've done.
Right.
But we can link that. So
yeah, so we're gonna touch on this new drop system that we've been doing over the past 6 months, and the link is in the bio to get a little bit more in depth on that. But we've been doing it, and it's been pretty effective. It's kind of like we dropping a new collection every other day, right? Like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. With like $100,000, roughly $100,000 goal for each collection. And the goal has been about $2 million every month.
The goal was $2 million each month, and we've achieved that up until this last month, basically. It was a little bit lopsided where 2 months ago we surpassed the goal by a good bit. We did 2.6, and last month we did about 1.7.
Yeah. So
that kind of like lopsidedness evens it out. So we just passed the $10 million mark. I think like 2 weeks ago. A week
10 million
ago.
For the year.
Yeah.
And the goal is 24 mil.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so this only been 5 months, because at the end of this month, it'll be 6.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. So, yeah. So far in the year we at 10. The goal is 24. So we on pace.
Yep.
Over the last week or so, we've noticed a drop in drop days and revenue, based off of multiple hypotheses, right?
Yeah, I think multiple things that add up to the result that we're getting or lacking to get.
Yeah.
So that'd be a couple of like internal factors and just external factors.
Yeah, I think one of the ones that kind of stuck out to me was the fact that I think that we've on the product end, we've kind of like starting to take for granted our customers maybe a little bit. Just thinking that just because we got is dope and we have such a strong brand that if we slap anything on the shirt, they'll buy it because our price points are good and stuff like that. And I think we're starting to see that ain't it. We really have to stay creative. We have to keep being innovative, and we have to really add value, to the customer. Like we always have to come with our best stuff. Another thing is potentially customer fatigue, which is just people just tired. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like only like, dang, I've been ordering twice a week for 6 months.
Yeah, it's just realistically how many times someone's gonna order your product over and over again. So when we have a list of the size that we do, close to 1 million people in our email list and upwards to 500,000 people in our text list, we can get away with dropping as much. But I think we are right at the line of where, like, even if I'm a super fan, like, I can only buy so much.
Right. So, I mean, this is an important time because, over the last few years since we started, we've always went through walls, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we would get somewhere, we would quickly be able to figure it out. And we only been going through this for about a week, but like it's I won't say it's bothering me, but it's really got me like, all right, like, how we gonna get through this? You know what I'm saying? So this is us in real time, showing you us going through this issue, and finding ways to figure it out. And based off the fact that I'm literally in a meeting right now, but I have to just do this podcast. Maybe tomorrow we can go into details as far as what those how we plan on getting out of this situation.
The quick explanation is trying to figure out how to acquire more customers to put them into this system of emails and texts, because we know we win when we send emails and texts. Right. We know we win really all over the place, but that's where the customer has already been acquired. We don't have to spend any more money than a 75th of a cent to like message them to get a reaction. So it's filling up the funnel. What are the ways, and that's what we can get into, is like, what are the ways where I can make the top of funnel as filled as possible, because we're going to lose people along the way.
Right.
And how in the middle with the products, like leveling up our product ideation and like just like the content, like killer content, where can I like keep that conversion rate high where I'm not losing people along the way because I'm interested, but this one just ain't it.
Right. So the biggest thing is creating better products. I think that's always the key, because whenever we I compare it to the music industry. We just need a hit, you know what I'm saying? Like, we need a hit record, and after a hit record, the second record or the third record that you drop, it still benefits off that hit record, you know what I'm saying? Where it's like, oh, okay, he's still buzzing, like Soulja Boy, you know what I'm saying? She make it clap. Like, if he come out with another song, it may not be as big as that, but people still mess with it because he just had a hit, you know what I'm saying? So we just need another hit, you know what I'm saying? Along with a lot of other like knockouts to follow up with, just to kind of like get our groove back. And we got a few things up our sleeve that we plan on coming with, and just for the sake of time and me being in this other meeting, we'll touch on that tomorrow or the next podcast. I mean, last time we talked, we was talking about moving into this new space, and over the past 6 months we've done a lot of work to get it to the point where we have people in here in the midst of construction, and it's a little weird at times, but for the most part it's working. Everybody, the crazy part about it is we all can agree it's better than the other spot already, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, even in the midst of construction and noise all day, it's just way better. It's the excitement is a lot better. Us people in here is working in their offices, Paul's in there with the lights off, you know what I'm saying, in his groove.
Smooth jazz all day.
Yeah, man. So that's what I envision, you know what I'm saying, over here. People having their own space, people being able to, be comfortable and for us to be closer. I mean, I don't know how much y'all gonna like it, but I'm gonna be here a lot more. How you feel about that?
About you being here?
You like when I'm here? Or you don't like when I'm here? When I'm around?
I think it depends on what we're doing. If we're like,
when do you not like me? When do you not want me around?
it just depends. I can't think of anything specific. Sometimes I'm like, Sharod, real pain in the ass right now.
The way Torey and y'all looking at each other, it's like,
it just sometimes like we got it. Like we got it. But I don't mind. I think I definitely value when you are like in the picture and it's like you're inspired and you're like lighting the fire at certain times where it's like, cool, let's get behind this and get it done. Sometimes I guess the negative is sometimes it can be a little distracting because of the way you work is like you're over here and then you're over here and then you're over here and I'm like, we got this meeting, this meeting.
Oh, so yeah.
That's where it's like,
that's literally me like today.
Yeah, today wasn't as bad as like I could tell a couple of them were like, damn, trying to get this podcast done, now he's in this meeting.
yeah I mean, it's crazy because like before this I really didn't have that many meetings. Like I guess I'm just like, oh yeah, come to my office, like I gotta,
but that's good. I mean, okay, it's good to a certain extent because the meetings just to meet is just like, what are we doing here?
Yeah,
just wasting time.
All of the meetings I've been having, they've been,
I think they've been good meetings, and the ones that we have planned, like even we'll probably record the
and even
Maverick
like
City
Brian today, he was
Charlotte.
like, I wouldn't mind pulling up here twice a week, to meet, because it's a vibe. Like over there, you don't want to come to a meeting over there.
Yeah,
it's just like you got too much going on. Like over here, we got different locations we can meet at.
Yeah, I think the key with the meeting stuff is just like, what are we talking about? Let's talk about it. Cool. Next. Yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah, because I realized like meetings can take up a lot of time. Like if you're not hitting the points.
That's what we were talking about yesterday. You just like being as efficient with our time as possible.
Yeah, Torey want to be so efficient. He only want to go pick up food.
No, I don't.
Like to the point where he's talking, I want a feeding tube. Like I don't even want to have to chew. Like, he's sick, man. He like, man, I'm driving to get me something to eat, and I'm thinking, man, I could be doing something better than driving.
Have you ever drank those like there's one thing called like Soylent, or it's like what programmers do in like Silicon Valley. Like they don't eat, they just drink their drink, and that drink is like it's like 1,000 calorie shake, and it gives you everything you need
for the day.
And, or it's your meal. It's like your meal replacement.
I still like food too much.
But that's the alternative is like, you take this pill and you're not eating. So you just go drink and be focused.
Nah, man, but we got a lot of new gems to drop, man. A lot. And I'm excited to share, everything that we've learned over the last 6 months with y'all. And just give y'all that content that y'all deserve and that y'all been asking for. Finna have a lot more fun in here. This is about to be a fun year. Last year, we all went through some stuff, man. But we all blessed to still be here today, and to just to be optimistic about the future. Torey, you got anything you want to say? Jay? I
was gonna say, for now, watch that World and Vision video. It's basically an episode of a podcast.
Yeah.
So
shout out to World and Vision, man. They doing big things.
Yeah, they're great.
Shout out to Keyshawn. Shout out to Jeffrey Lee. Who else? One Mission, pretty good t-shirts. Anybody else? I hate when I do this, then I'm leaving people out.
You started it.
But shout out to, Living Life. Shout out to everybody that that be tuned in and watching the podcast. Hopefully y'all out there grinding. Oh, shout out to Melanin Rainbow. My boy Will from Multiple Hustles, Jackpot, Life's a Hustle. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, all the brands that support us, we support y'all. Even if you don't support us, we support y'all. I'm about to do a lot more, talking and engagements, man, for like entrepreneurs, because this our year. It's the 100th anniversary of them burning down Black Wall Street. You heard that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we gotta turn up. We gotta turn up, you know, and like that's what that's gonna be the chip on my shoulder, you know what I'm saying? It's been 100 years since they tried to just kill black entrepreneurship. And look at us now. Owning shit. So yeah, that's gonna be the fire behind me. I gotta write that down somewhere so I can see it every day. Maybe put it on my phone as my screensaver. But yeah. God is Dope Podcast. We out. See y'all tomorrow. If you don't get an episode,
We blaming
we blaming John.
John.
Put the camera on John. Hey, if you don't get an episode, I'm gonna put his Instagram right here.
It will come for you.
Spam him. Even if he got to do the episode himself and talk and say what he think I would say, y'all need to get an episode every day, a podcast every day. That's the goal. Every single day, even if it's a quick 5-10 minute update, it'll be Torey, Jay, me, all three of us, whatever. We gotta put something out every single day. Cool. Agreed. All right. Cool. We out.